The man filled a hose with water, tied one end around his waist, and climbed up a building that was about to be demolished. The other end of the hose was held by another worker on the opposite side of the building. The two of them stayed at the same height on different sides. When the water inside the hose stopped flowing, the man quickly marked a spot on the wall. Using the principle of communicating vessels, the two marks were perfectly level, allowing them to pinpoint the exact blasting points. With this simple yet ingenious method, the man earned a reward of $1,000. Seeing the admiration in his son's eyes, the man calmly said, "That's the power of knowledge." He had once been a bridge designer, but one of his bridges had tragically collapsed. Because of that, he lost his job, and no company was willing to hire him again. Forced to make a living, he took on hard labor at construction sites. He thought his life would go on like this forever. But one day, while eating out with his son, he looked at the high prices on the menu, and felt the few bills left in his pocket. He decided to cancel the drink they hadn't touched yet. However, when he saw the hopeful look on his son's face, he changed his mind and kept the drink. The shop owner, misunderstanding his hesitation, mocked him for pretending to be rich when he clearly wasn't. The man stayed silent, swallowing the humiliation. Determined to give his son a better life, he regained his confidence and continued applying for jobs. But during interviews, employers didn't even glance at his resume before rejecting him. One day, a former subordinate recognized him, and bragged to everyone about the man's past achievements, only to bring up the collapsed bridge and mock his downfall. Unable to bear the insult, the man's son pushed the subordinate away, and dragged his father out of the room. Later, the man took his son to the construction site where he worked. That day, the workers were preparing for a demolition, but they couldn't locate two perfectly level blasting points. Everyone was stumped. Then the man stepped forward and said he could solve the problem. At first, everyone thought he was joking, but he confidently declared he could do it in 2 minutes. The boss, intrigued, offered him $1,000 if he succeeded. The man borrowed a safety helmet, climbed to the designated height with the water hose, and used the principle of communicating vessels to accurately determine the blasting points. As he solved the problem with ease, the boss was deeply impressed. He not only apologized sincerely, but also offered the man a position at the company as a technical consultant.